This time in the shop we're going to talk about some basic construction stuff. How to use pocket screws. I use pocket screws extensively. They're fast, they work, they eliminate lots of clamping. They eliminate the fact that if you're butting two pieces together in the middle of a panel, you have to turn it up to drive the nails or screws underneath it. With pocket screws you don't have to clamp anything. They're wonderful. They save so much time. But using pocket screws with PL adhesive can be a pain, and there's some tricks to learn. If you're using them with standard yellow wood glue, you can pretty much stick the panel in place, wait a little bit till it's kind of tacked down, and drive your pocket screws and you'll be fine. But if you're using PL, when you put it on the line, when you drive those pocket screws, it will pull that board off of that line. I'm going to show you that. And as you can see, I have my gloves on because I'm messing with PL. This stuff is messy and nasty and all that, but it just works. It's a great glue. And that's about the bead you need. So you put your board on the line and then drive your pocket screws. You can see it's screwed already because those screws want to pull it back. Even if you hold it on the line, you can't overcome the force, and it is going to pull that board back off of your line. See, we've got a 1/16 of an inch gap, maybe a little bit more. That happens every time without fail. Now I'm going to show you a couple of ways to stop that. And here's the first way, and I'm going to start putting these in all of the flat pack kicks that go out with speaker hardware. Lots of the cabs that we build have internal panels, and using this method nobody can see the screw holes that are left behind. So what you do is you just take this right angle piece, put it right on the line, and pocket screw it in place. You then put your panel on. Get it on the line, make sure you're on the line, and then pocket screw it to the jig. Then you can just kind of twist that around, make sure it stays where you want it to be, and drive your pocket screws. This works a treat. To quote one of my New Zealander friends. And then just remove this jig. All you leave is a couple little holes, and if it's inside the box, nobody's going to see it. It doesn't really matter. And the third way to fix it is with a pin nailer, and this is how I do it because it's by far the fastest way. I use 1-inch brads. They work perfectly. If you don't have one of these and build a lot of stuff, you should get one. So what you do with this is glue up your panel. Put it on the line, and then drive pins right through those holes. And I usually drive 4, one on each side. If you're working with 1/2-inch material, you want to use a 1-inch pin. Check it and make sure it grabs tight, and then drive your pocket screws. That's why I love pocket screws. See how nice a squeeze out we got on these joints? The panels are rigid. There's no play in them. It's much better than nailing or screwing from the backside. It's much faster. I don't ever do pocket screws on an exterior joint because if you router it off, you really don't want to be hitting these screws with your router bit. You can go back in and pull them all if you're using PL glue because it's so strong, but in some cabs there's no access. But anyway, that's how you use pocket screws. They make builds much faster and much easier. It's a really great tool. Thanks for watching.